When your furry friend fixes you with a long, unblinking stare, it can feel like they're peering into your soul. Sometimes, it's adorable, other times, it can be slightly unnerving. What's going on in their canine brains? Let's dive into why dogs stare at us and what messages they might be trying to convey. Understanding the stare. First things first, dogs use their gaze to communicate. Unlike many other animals who may view prolonged eye contact as a threat, dogs, especially those that have formed close bonds with humans, use eye contact to bond, communicate their needs, or show affection. Here are some common reasons behind the stare. 1. Seeking attention. Dogs are experts at using their eyes to communicate, and a steady stare is often their way of asking for something. Whether they're hoping you'll notice the empty water dish or that the clock has ticked over to walk time, they know that eye contact can help them get their message across. They have figured out that such behavior usually results in a favorable response, be it a treat, some affection, or their leash being picked up for a walk. This visual signal is part of how they've adapted to live alongside humans, learning to use eye contact to communicate their needs effectively. So next time your furry friend is fixing you with a purposeful gaze, they're likely telling you exactly what they need without making a sound. 2. Asking for direction. For working breeds like border collies or retrievers, staring isn't just a random act, it's a part of their job description. These dogs have been bred to pay keen attention to their human partners for cues on what action to take next, especially during tasks like herding or hunting. This attentive behavior extends to their everyday interactions with you. During training sessions or playtime, these dogs will often fixate on their owners, waiting for a command or the anticipated toss of a toy. Their focused gaze is a sign of their readiness to work and their deep connection with their human handlers, always alert and waiting for direction. 3. Expressing emotion. Dogs communicate a spectrum of feelings through their gaze, utilizing their eyes much like humans do. A gentle, soft stare with slightly squinted eyes typically signifies affection and trust. This is often described as the equivalent of a dog smiling at you. Conversely, a hard, fixed stare accompanied by a tense body posture might be a sign of assertiveness or even aggression, alerting you to their discomfort with a situation or presence of a potential threat. It's crucial for dog owners to discern these nuances as they reflect the emotional states and intentions of their canine companions. By understanding whether a stare is relaxed or rigid, you can better respond to your dog's needs and ensure a harmonious relationship. 4. Bonding time. Staring is not just a simple behavior in dogs, it's a pivotal part of how they bond with their human companions. Research indicates that when your dog gazes into your eyes, it triggers the release of oxytocin in their brain. This hormone, often called the love hormone, is the same one that strengthens the bond between mothers and their children, underscoring its significance in deepening emotional connections. Thus, when your dog looks at you with those big, soulful eyes, it's not just seeking attention, it's actually reinforcing the affectionate bond you share. Recognizing this can enhance the relationship you have with your pet, making the mutual staring moments not only endearing but fundamentally enriching for the bond you share. 5. Confusion. Sometimes a dog stare is akin to a visual head tilt, a sign they're trying to suss out your actions or wondering why you've taken their favorite spot on the couch. This intense gaze can be their method of honing in on details, understanding their environment, or anticipating what you might do next. It's a way for them to gather data about their surroundings, especially when they sense a change or expect a routine activity like a walk or mealtime. They might also be trying to figure out if there's something in it for them, like a treat or some playtime. Understanding this aspect of their behavior can help you recognize when they're simply curious or when they might be confused or anxious about changes in their environment. The staring contest, should you look away? While in the wild, staring can be considered aggressive, in your living room, it's usually a sign of affection or attention seeking. However, it's important to pay attention to the context. If your dog is staring with relaxed body language and a wagging tail, it's safe to say they're just saying, "I love you" or "I'm here for whatever you need." If the body language shifts to something more rigid or their stare is directed towards someone else or another animal, it might be time to intervene. Understanding why dogs stare is just another way we get to know our four-legged companions better. It builds a stronger, more empathetic connection between us. So next time your dog stares at you, take a moment to consider what they might need or be feeling. And if all signs point to love and affection, why not stare back and have a silent conversation? After all, love is best expressed in any form, even with a simple exchange of gazes. Until next time.